Well, he's known for his crazy stunts, but this weekend Steve-O is putting on his stand-up act. He's
going to be entertaining the crowds at Comedy Off Broadway. We're so happy to have him here with us today. Thanks for being in here.
Of course. Well, thank you for having me.
Is it going to be kind of a crazy show? What's it going to be
You
like?
bet, yeah. It's kind of a two-part thing. I do crazy, comedy based on my experience as a semi-famous drug-addicted male slut, and
that opens up a lot of doors, doesn't it?
Yeah, lots of material there. And then the second half, I do crazy stunts and tricks. So
do you take requests at all, or is it just something you have all pre-planned?
There's been some requests along the way, but I like to make shows different. So we'll see what happens.
Well, what's interesting is that a lot of people know you from a lot of shows doing a lot of harm to yourself, but you also have a very serious side too. You were, that's right, you were in clown school too, way back when.
Right. Yeah, I graduated from Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Clown College, and and I love this this comedy tour because I'm able to bring up the stuff I used to do in the circus. Like circus tricks. It's not all just me hurting myself. I like to be really impressive.
Your first time in Kentucky?
Not my first time in Kentucky, but I do believe it's my first time in Lexington.
That's right, first time in Lexington.
And
what are your impressions so far?
This is a very beautiful building. I've never walked into a television studio that looked like this.
And you can look across the street and see horses. Isn't that a great thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you build it to code too. I think that's exactly what had to happen. Oh, and you also have you're also a writer. You have an autobiography. That's
right. I'm a New York
Times
bestseller.
That's amazing.
How many people can say that? That's great.
Yeah, and after my show, after every show, I take pictures of everybody in the crowd, and I have books too. So if anybody wants to grab my book, I'll sign it and take pictures with everybody too.
That's right. They can buy them. They're not just going to grab the books. They're going to buy them, right?
Yeah. And the average customer rating for my book on Amazon is 5 out of 5 stars.
How perfect is that?
No partial stars or anything like that. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
Well, because you very much open up about your life leading up at this point too.
Sure, yeah. It's I wouldn't have gotten too far trying to sugarcoat any of it.
Well, you certainly don't do that when you were on the air, so.
Right.
Well, that's pretty amazing. Do you still keep in contact with the whole MTV group?
Absolutely. We all got together just this past weekend.
Okay. And you had a birthday recently, too, I believe.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Oh.
And I spent
Happy belated birthday there.
Yeah, I spent it dealing with delayed and canceled and just all kinds of holdups in the airport. And I wound up actually flying into Louisville and driving.
Well, we're glad you finally made it here.
I'm very glad I made it, too.